Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Conarium, blind. Now, there is this gate here, and I have to click 3 symbols from the sound of it to make it open. Now, last time I wasn't really sure where to look for the solution, but I remembered that there is a calendar with some marked numbers, and obviously all of the specimens, all of the elements of the collection in the museum, well, it's not a museum, or it's like a personal museum, but they have numbers as well, so it would be 1, 6, and 13. So if I look at the journal, number 1 is a relic from the Madagascar, symbolic of a dark sphere inside a light one. Then 6 is a moon goddess, and 13... did I even find 13? I don't think I did. But I guess if I only have one... Oh, I did. Preserved heads from the Mesopotamian. Symbols of knowledge. So... it's 1, 6, 13, right? Yeah. 1, 6, 13. Wait, was I in here? Oh, I was, but I haven't checked that.
Looks like something's missing here. I need something that can fit.
Okay, I should probably try to remember that.
What?
But regardless, 1, 6, 13. And a 1. 1. 1 is connected. Dark sphere inside the light one. Then 6 is the moon goddess. So dark sphere inside a light one. So it would be this. Then the moon goddess is obviously the moon. And the third is a symbol of knowledge. Now, which one would that be? I don't know what this depicts, to be honest. And nor this. But I guess those were... there were 3 heads, right? So maybe it's this. No, but I'm pretty sure about this. Dark sphere inside a light one. Although, maybe it's this actually. I guess that depends on an interpretation. Like, I was, the very middle is still white, so, but I was under the impression that because the edges are dark, then it counts as a dark sphere inside this light one. I mean, it counts as a light sphere. Wait, what? I'm getting confused actually. What am I looking for? Dark sphere inside a light one. Yeah, right, so there's light on the outside. But I guess it might also be this. So let's check this, this, and this. No. So it was the sun, but why the sun specifically? On 13? Oh, cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun. As well as the sun, they are believed to be the... So, as well as the sun, so they are believed to be the symbols of sun, or whatever. Well, let's go.
Lovecraft cylinder.
Okay, are those coffins? Yeah. Oh yeah, with bodies no less. And a deep hole of some sorts. A highly ornamental wooden mask clearly depicts a cephalopod creature. Just looking at it gives me shivers. Are you sure this is wood? I cannot doubt that, just from the reflection alone. Okay, let's listen to the cylinder.
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient Conariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
Okay, but I'm kind of scared to go down there because it seems pretty final, and what I don't know is how to open this little compartment.
Locked. Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
So there's a compartment in one of the other rooms. Right here.
Looks like something's missing here.
Just the torch. Yeah, because I would like to open that if possible. To be honest, I don't know how. Clearly there should be a possibility to do that at least, right? Because if not, then why does it even exist in the game? It's supposed to be some kind of a small object, like a key. Or a small lever. Oh, Dr. Faust's journal entry 2. It's good, I was looking for that. Wait, journal entry 2. Where is it? As told in some banned ancient volumes I was able to acquire, it is evident that Conarium, when properly adapted to work with the human psyche and physiology, can transcend the mind beyond the limits of time and space into a peculiar place we are yet to explore, if not for our own experiences corresponding exactly with the depiction provided in the Necronomicon. and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Conclusively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. That dimension is completely devoid of light, other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It also feels extremely cold, but I do believe these are just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what is otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void with a pair of corporeal eyes, and we possibly are the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now, weighing heavily on my mind, is whether we could ever fully understand this experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensation. Okay, but what about the key to this?
Looks like something's missing here.
None of those open. Oh, I missed quite a few things here. Maybe I will manage to find the key to this compartment as well after all, but... Dear friend, judging from the tone of your last correspondence, I see that you were shocked to hear how far I've been able to progress. You asked me how I did it, and here I tell you every detail. I believe you will remember my mentioning to you a young gentleman named Frank Gilman from Miskatonic University. When I saw his thesis on the pineal gland, its developmental and structural evolution, and the evidence... structural evolution and decadence over the course of thousands of years, I knew I was one step closer to freeing myself from the chains of our corporeal limits. Harvey, that boy was able to understand the underlying notions and spot the details I was unsure of. I contacted and only partly told him about my research so that he may not treat me as the others did. As a man of science, I was sure he would get anxious, and so he did. After days and nights of meticulous work, changing the design of the machine I originally built and fine-tuning it to adapt to our physiology, we managed to make the device work without rejection by the brain. It was not a design for humans, yet we managed to prepare it for us. You remember how those so-called scientific communities mocked me when I first told them about my theory of transcending the human senses by using a mechanical device? To hell with them. They mocked me with assertion that it cannot be tested by current methods of scientific inquiry, and here it is, giving enough empirical data related to the sessions. It is an alien sensation using it, sensing and feeling without the help of one's corporeal body, while floating easily in the ocean of darkness. I will write to you again in the coming weeks and invite you to personally see the results. Kind regards, Ross. Okay. I'm gonna myself. Because it's small. That's why I still don't know where to look for it. Okay, I don't know where it is, damn it. Well, I guess there is always hope I might be able to climb back from the hole, and it's somewhere down there, but I somehow doubt that. Like, this hole, it seems pretty deep.
I hope the ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
And climbing down there seems like a pretty final thing to do. Especially after that comment. Yeah, there's not... I don't think there... I will be going back. But I guess a slight possibility always exists. Because the icon exists, so... maybe the key is somewhere down here. Oh, it's the Conarium. I presume I need to disable it, but it looks like I cannot interact with anything. Oh, no, I need to look at this.
Locked.
Okay, it was a body. That much was clear enough.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy, and dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
Elder sign? And some shapes. Oh, what's that? Shape resembles an elder thing. It was a blob, a monstrosity, enormous.
I remember this place, and what...
Okay, this repeats. I cannot read any of the papers. Oh, there's a small key. So this might open the thing upstairs. Circular metallic object and a phonograph tube.
It is said that ancient Conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside, through the endless vacuum, into other receiving Conariums. Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder, as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond the third dimension. Being able to contemplate vistas and sense things you could never ever dream of with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation. Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics. It is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time, forevermore, and we failed to read between the lines.
Okay. So maybe I am supposed to climb back up, because the only thing of real significance I found here was that little key. Oh, no, it was a key for this, damn it. That kind of dashed my hopes of opening that thing upstairs. Well, so much for opening that, unfortunately. Noted down the symbol. A circular stone tablet with mostly illegible symbols on it. However, one symbol, which appears to be in the shape of the Canis Major constellation, or rather Canis Major, I guess, seems to be repeated several times. I've marked it down in my notebooks. Okay. I'm kind of salty.
I knew it. All those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Upuaut for who knows how many millennia.
I feel kind of salty about not opening that mechanism upstairs. Oh well. Those creatures look more interesting to me than the lizardmen, even though they are a little bit more human-like. They look at how the light reflects off of their eyes. It's a cool effect. And they have almost like a crown of horns around their heads. Okay.
The hallway seems like it was intentionally blocked with this ornate wall, and there are some primal writings inscribed on it. As far as I can tell, the text talks about a guardian, a formless, glistening and reflectively iridescent black protoplasm, able to mock and reflect all forms and organs. As far as I can tell.
Well, so much for priceless artifacts of a bygone culture. I'm just going to smash it all to pieces to progress.
I wonder if these mummified bodies were the ones who originally built this place. I wonder if these mummified bodies were the ones who originally built this place.
Oh, those are the lizard men of the other place, though, very clearly. And is this another one of those drawing puzzles? Oh, no, I'm supposed to recreate a constellation, right? Or something. How does that even work? Okay, so I need like 3 on the... What? What's happening? If anything. need it like that, right? And then I need to move the rest so that the top ones somehow light up. Where do I need this one? Okay, I don't actually. But can I even make the top ones light up without connecting it? Okay, that's not entirely it. If those are the stars. I guess the small one is not even a thing. Like, I guess it's supposed to be... Okay, to be entirely honest, I have exactly zero idea of what I'm actually doing. Like, I have no idea how to make this relate to this. Like, it's what? 6, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is 6, 7, 8. Okay, I guess you should be able to, but those are roughly equal-ish, and I cannot make it like that. Can I? Yeah, because this only has 2 this only has 2. Okay, I literally don't know what I'm doing. Again, which is unfortunate. Especially because it's impossible to make it both here and here, because it's part of a single circle. And there is no circle that has 3 of them on one of the circles. In fact, the most seems to be 2 on this one. I guess this has 3, but again, I have no idea how that actually helps me, or how they are supposed to link up. I have no idea what I'm doing, which is unfortunately pretty common overall. And there's supposed to be 8 stars, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, let's go back actually. And see if this in itself. Nope, it's even less legible. In fact, I'm downright impressed that the protagonist has guessed some kind of a stellar constellation from this, because this just looks like random gibberish to me. Like, I wouldn't have ever interpreted anything out of this. Not that the protagonist having interpreted the thingamajig helps me that much, because I don't know how to actually make it materialize. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, like at all. This seems like just like some Rogues of the Winds variant or something. I'm not quite sure. Or is that supposed to help me? But I generally don't understand, like, I presume I have to somehow make it resemble this, but I don't have any solid idea on how to do it in practice. I guess what I will try to do is somehow get three of them on level, because that seems to be basically what's happening here, right? And if I manage to do that, let's take a look at the layout of this. Like, it's never going to happen with the top ones, right? Because if I take those two and this one of them is always going to be lower, so it has to be something like one of them is naturally lower, kind of, and the other sort of fall into... Oh, wait. This is promising, because this would be it, right? This is vaguely on level, so then you have two of them in a straight line down. This is very promising, because this, then two of them straight line down, then this a little bit on the left, like this, and then this. It's not quite there yet, I guess, because I guess this is supposed to be the one that's over here, and then because the right one is a little bit higher, and then those two are going to be like this, right? Yeah, okay. That was actually kind of inventive. Well, inventive. It wasn't really. Like, it's only I'm stupid, and I was sort of doing it very by the box. I was kind of convinced that the top has to actually be on the top, whereas it doesn't have to, and it can't. So I guess it wasn't inventive at all. I'm just an idiot. Which, unfortunately, as I said, is nothing new at this point. Okay, some kind of a crank. Well, let's continue onwards, I guess. Although, you know what? Because I'm not sure how long it will be until the end of the game, but I presume it's about half an hour maybe, or an hour, or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I don't know when I really think about it. Well, let's look at my collection of trophies. No, it might be more than that, because I'm missing 6. Well, I presumably missed some along the way maybe as well. Yeah, I think regardless, this episode has been long enough, because I don't want the next one to be like 20 minutes, but judging from my list of trophies, probably more than that. So if it's half an hour, that's still going to be okay. I'm going to end this one here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.